4. The last steps: clearance and confirmation. Although career officers and political appointees take different routes to the President's desk, once the President approves their names, they all undergo the same final 2 steps of the process: clearance and confirmation. A great deal of initial screening takes place before a person's name is put before the President for approval, but it is not nearly as detailed as what takes place during the clearance phase. The State Department will have reviewed the records of career officers and checked with the offices that handle discrimination and sexual harassment complaints, security violations, and other kinds of infractions that might be reported officially. Political appointees will have been reviewed as well, with calls to references and no doubt a quick run through an internet search engine, but how thoroughly the vetting is done is determined by whether the White House personnel operation is run professionally or not. These cursory examinations reveal only the most obvious obstacles, however. There are a large and growing number of issues that can derail an appointment, and the small mountain of paperwork that is required from those being considered is intended to bring these problems to light before the President publicly announces the appointment and sends it to the Senate. Each administration makes up its own questionnaire reflecting its own concerns and the latest problems that may have cropped up in the process, and all appointees, career and political alike, have to begin the clearance phase by responding to it. In 2008, the Obama administration used a form with 63 questions to determine the suitability of its ambassadorial candidates and nominees for other presidential appointments. The full questionnaire can be found in Appendix A. Here are the 8 sections it contains, and a few of the questions from each section to give an indication of the breadth of the search for problems. 1. Professional background. Briefly describe the most controversial matters you have been involved with during the course of your career. 2. Publications, writings, and speeches. If you have ever sent an electronic communication, including, but not limited to, an email, text message, or instant message, that could suggest a conflict of interest or be a possible source of embarrassment to you, your family, or the President-elect, if it were made public, please describe. If you keep or have ever kept a diary that contains any